Stand Isang magandang Sabadong gabi, Sunday na gabi sa inyo mga Summoners. At muli, narito tayo sa Lenovo LCL 2017 Spring. We're gonna be your shoutcasters. Ako po si Shinbo Winawan, 4-9. And of course, with me is Atlas. Nanggaling tayo kanina sa What a Game. What a game. It was bad, okay?
Well, it can't be denied, really. That game was just a clown fiesta.
Yeah, well, at least it looks close kasi parehas sila nagpapasawa. You know, for the most part, it's we're seeing Bates in the front line, re-engaging Revens, you know, stay in the trash hooks.
No vision whatsoever.
Yeah, what's very critical there is the value, guys, ng vision. Kailangan natin ng vision palagi yan. It's always a given. Make that a habit to establish vision in every engage, in every objective.
And of course, vision, of course, is awareness, and awareness, may mga nanalo tayo sa search and win natin. For a third game, we did say that we were not able to announce immediately, but the winner for that is Russell Ochinang. The question was, who got first blood in that game? And the answer was HAU Van, Holy Angel University Van.
Okay.
And for the previous game, the question was, what does UCNHS stand for? It's very long. But our winner is Jason Villanueva, who is from elementary.
Oh.
Thank you for watching, just cultivating already the awareness of esports.
What's his name?
Jason Villanueva.
Jason Villanueva. Invite your classmates.
Yeah.
Lalo pa yung mga naglulol
They
na
can
manood.
learn. They can learn a lot from
Kasi,
LCL. Maybe not from the game
ang BI ko,
previously,
no?
but yeah.
And ang BI ko kasi, pagkwentuhan niyo yan sa school, di ba?
So it's it's Urdaneta City National High School.
Kung ano yung mga kakulitan, kakulitan ng mga moments na makikita nyo dito sa LCL. So, maganda yan, nako.
Yeah.
I envy your youth.
Yeah.
Hindi naman kami ganong katanda. Ayan, ako ay nangangarap lang maging bata. Ito nangangarap sa bata. Ayan. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go back to our Game 5. This time, muli maglalaro ang St. Mary's University. Marian, never give up. The biggest shoutouts po kay Ate Marian. And of course, ang kalaban nila would be Holy Angel University Force Majeure. Ayan, okay.
It's gonna be, I think it's going to be
second game na itong dalawa. Second game na nila
it's
to.
their second game for today. Looking at their performance from the previous games today, I think Force Majeure has a very good chance here. But this is also a chance for...
If I'm not mistaken, the misfortunes of Port Riley, Crystal Scepter, hails from Marian. Tama ba?
Really?
Sa game 1.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, if we're not mistaken.
Yeah, and really, this is a way for Marian Never Give Up to redeem themselves. It is an opportunity. I don't know if they'll take it, but it's definitely going to be an opportunity for them. And I'm excited to see how Force Majeure actually also plays.
Yes, and you know, it cannot be denied na we are down to the second to the last game natin. Siyempre, mamaya maglalaban na naman yung mga top seed teams natin dito sa ating North Luzon Conference. Again, maraming salamat po sa mga viewers at sa mga summoners natin na sumusuporta, hindi lamang sa stream kundi sa mga school na to. Do take note na kung ano man yung results nito ng ating stream, hindi pa po yun. Okay?
Yeah.
Tuloy-tuloy lang
There
talaga
are
yung
more
mga conference.
on-stream games as well.
Sobrang daming on-stream games sa totoo lang. And of course, it cannot be denied na syempre sa dinami-dami ng games, hindi naman natin pwede talaga ma-stream lahat. Kasi, to give you an idea guys, 48 teams tapos naka-round robin pa sila.
Round robin as well. So it's really a pain to stream them all. But
may nagaganap, at saka may nagaganap din na conference series ngayon mismo. Of course, syempre, pwede siguro, darating ang panahon, everyday yung stream natin.
Every day. That's gonna be a day I
tell you, casting-wise, nako.
But looking at the bands here from Force Majeure, it's gonna be the Lee Sin, Brand, and the Timo.
Okay, Timo ban.
I don't know if that's a target ban against Naviat or something, or if it's just disrespect. But it might actually be either of the two. The bans from St. Mary's University are much more straightforward. LeBlanc, they don't want to deal with that much burst. Ivern, very annoying to face Poppy, that bodyguard potential, and being able to block off Tiffy and Keisha on that Vi and that Nautilus as well. They really know they know what the composition they want is right now. And Force Majeure picking up lots of damage straight up. Graves and Jace. Plus, they've got pawns on that Thresh.
Cannot be denied na kanina, napaka... I won't say stellar yung performance ng Thresh kanina.
It's a lot of...
Nagmukha lang stellar.
Yeah, it yells a lot. Moving on from that game, I think Depending on what AD carry that. Ooh.
But it would be very punishing really for the 3 champions here ng St. Mary's University kung makasalo ka ng ng trash hook.
Yeah,
Kasi
because
the
Lucian,
moment that you receive a trash hook, look at how many people will be gunning for you.
Yeah. And looking at these very mobile champions, Lucian and Ari, as well as Vi having a little bit of mobility with a Vault Breaker as well. If you get caught by a hook, your mobility is just done. And that's just free reign for Van, for Drin to get on you, kill you with all of their burst. Let's see how Ludwig and Mayonnaise are going to play this. They're going to respond with, it seems like they're just picking here so far with their positions in the team. Ludwig and Mayonnaise on that Lucian and Nami. Very solid in lane.
St. Mary's University would be picking up a very, very standard composition. And the interesting part here is that it cannot be denied yung confidence ng Holy Angel University dito na they really deliver
Hello,
range
picking
ADs
up
here. And gonna invest a Lulu in the mid lane pa.
That's very interesting, yeah. Because the wild growth scales with AP as well, the shield scale with AP. Glitterland's very good at wave clearing as well. It's very versatile as a skill shot and poke as well.
Actually, against Dari, Lulu's a good pickup.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you
have
can
your
shove her down.
You can shove her out of the lane. You have your own anti-burst countermeasures.
Yes,
and I think if Lulu becomes popular,
ang question lang kasi, yung popularity ni Lulu dito leans on the support Lulu not AP Lulu. Kasi in the mid lane, what we're seeing on the trend would be the Vladimir and Vladimir Ari, tsaka if I'm not mistaken, there's another one in the mid lane na hindi ko lang maalala, pero may tatlo ngayon na bag. Fizz! Yan!
Yeah, Fizz.
Oh,
but yeah, if Lulu becomes popular, either it's support or mid, doesn't matter. I think it's going to put a hamper on lethality being king, because Vulcan and we discussed how lethality, despite the nerfs, is still dominant in AD carry roles and in any other role actually. And Lulu being popular, I think, will stop lethality from being the complete and utter king of the builds here in League of Legends, because the wild growth deters so much, the shields as well from picks deters so much damage, and I think this actually allows more attack speed oriented AD carries as well as the return of non-full lethality
with
graves.
the nerf on exhaust pa, ang laki nung nabibigay na tuloy na talaga hindi napipigilan yung nabibigay na attack speed ng Lulu natin.
So
but the big question here is that actually this Lulu heavily foils not just the lethality, kung may lethality man, pero ito talaga the moment that Vi or Anari would decide to go in.
The minute they go in, the second they go in and engage, the target will just get wild growth, get shielded, speed boosted as well out of the fight. And of course Pawns is there for the peel, but they're not lacking in damage at all. They got RRTUI, Van and Drin for so much physical damage. Hello, not a slouch as well in terms of magic damage. But they don't have a dedicated tank other than Pawns, which might be a problem. But if Hello is able to peel good enough, I think it's going to suffice. But on the side of St. Mary's University, I think Tiffy and Keisha will be a solid front line as well to allow Ludwig to just kite around, weave in and out of the battlefield with that lightning, with that relentless pursuit, with a piercing light.
Dodging a crowd control mula sa Holy Angel University. Ayun yung magiging reward.
Yeah.
Maybe, I know, there's really lots of firepower in the cannons dito ng mga range champions ng Holy Angel University. But they can withstand that. What's really bad is if you receive any crowd control, yun na nga, that sentence and the flame and trash, not to mention the transmogulate.
Yeah, the wild growth, the transmogulate or hugify.
I forgot yung yung ginagawa ka maliit.
The
polymorph.
The polymorph as well will be a huge deterrence, especially for Nabihead and Keisha. And if Ludwig gets hit by a polymorph, it's gonna be game over.
Pwede mo lang yung wild growth yung in-order mo sa pagkain.
Hugify mo yung chicken mo, yung fried chicken mo, yung burger
yung regular burger mo.
But there is
naging Big Mac, diba? Mula Jollibee naging McDo. Hugify! And so, of course, kayo sa mga summoners natin, what are your thoughts for this composition? It cannot be denied na I'd say there's a lot of skirmish prowess dito. Pagpasok ng level 6, hindi pa rin madedenay na ang lakas ng impact. There's really lots of kill potential on this kind of composition despite having a Lulu in the mid lane.
Once they reach their spike,
they can actually go for top lane, they can actually go for bot lane then, or even in the jungle itself.
Yeah, and I'm actually doubting the ignite on the Lulu on Hello. Of course, it's gonna help with the kill pressure. On a side note, it's going to help against the spell vamp of the passive from Nabihan. But I think teleport could be given a lot more value. Because if Hello can teleport somewhere into a fight, wild growth a target is gonna be huge to have that impact on the global scale.
Alright, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we just have an update, ladies and gents. I think there is power surge sa napamalitan. Kawalan ng power, syempre hindi pataas. Sa side ng SMU, we'll hear from them if okay na sila pumasok doon sa ating game. But with that, of course, by the way, yung search and win trivia question natin nandiyan pa rin. Meron pa rin tayo sa ating Game 6. Dito sa ating Game 6. So, we'll just go on standby. Diyan lamang po kayo makipagkwentuhan sa mga summoners. Huwag makipag-away, makipagkulitan lamang. Pwedeng manligaw at kahit ano. Okay? Magbabalik po kami. Once again, I'm Shibu1 for an eye. And of course, with me is Atlas. This is Game 5. Let's see if we'll proceed with the games. Of course, between Holy Angel University versus St. Mary's University for the Lenovo LCL 2017 Spring Term.
Demons that I've tried to hide imprison me in my own lies, and all that I can do is cover up the proof. Don't be afraid to stand up if you're broken. Stand up if you feel ashamed. You are not alone when you head this way. Stand up if you need love.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in the Summoner's Rift. Do take note that this is Game 5 of our episode for the Week 5 of the Lenovo LCL 2017 Spring Term played between Holy Angel University, Force Majeure versus St. Mary's University. Marian, never give up. This is the second game. Netong dalawang team na to for this episode. Let's see kung sino.
HAU
Kung sino
making a
makakuha ng
very
panalo.
sneaky play, but they are spotted out by a ward
Parada
here.
ng badge.
This is gonna be a straight up 5v5.
Ay, masaya to.
This is gonna be a fiesta if the fight does begin, but at this point they don't have vision around here. But the
They
recall
know
might
na-
make it dangerous.
Yeah, they know na dadaan yung ADC dyan.
Ooh, so close to the death zone. Just avoided it.
Yeah, okay.
Or maybe they knew it all along.
Yeah,
They're just
actually-
flashing their badges.
Actually, there's a ping
Yeah, there were pings there actually. Yeah.
na dun sa side brush na yun. So, yep, could have anticipated it.
Just a little nice merry-go-round around in that bot side jungle. So it's going to be just regular starts for the bot side of both of these teams. But it seems like looking at them right now, it seems like they both want to focus a lot on to the top lane. But this might just be a standard start coming from Van here.
Okay, and also discussing the matchups natin for the top lane. Actually, I'd give it on Jace. Especially with just
especially
mode pagdating sa Nautilus.
Being able to put out lots of range damage as well as your percent health damage coming from the hammer form abilities is going to be a bit easier onto Drin, but of course it's going to be on how they use their teleports, how they put out pressure here. If ever there's going to be a fight and both of them teleport, I think I'll give it to Tife to have more impact at this stage, early stage of the game.
Which actually sa life bar ni Tife below half health.
Yeah,
He only got 2 CS. Now here in the bot lane, of course, that sentence in the play. Mayonnaise going so low, he'll get whipped in this bottom lane. Receives the 4th bullet. It's a first blood para kay RT YU1.
Very clean first blood there with a death sentence, and I like how Pawns constantly zones out Ludwig and Mayonnaise. Being able to do aggressive Pawns, very, very offensive movements. And yeah, I like how Pawns flayed Mayonnaise into the Deadly Flourish.
And the weird part there is that 3 minutes into the game, 1K gold lead.
Yeah. 1K gold lead already with a first blood, with the huge lead that Drin has over Tifei. It's actually very substantial.
I smell domination.
Yeah.
Sa
I
sa
smell
larong
domination,
to.
and you can see here the manifestation of what you said earlier. Hello is just pushing Nabihet in the early stages of the game into his own turret. So so far things are going as expected.
Yep.
Things are going definitely as expected, but Keishia definitely has to put out more pressure. Being the Vi, he has a lot more ganking potential. Oh, the mastery badge.
Of course. Nako, flash in, one final hit. I think that
but he
won't be enough.
auto-attacks the turret.
Yeah.
That was a huge mistake from
there,
Hello.
There. That life bar
Yeah.
na yan, yung below 100 na life bar na yun yung auto-attack.
Yeah, but instead he auto-attacks the turret instead. Forgot that you can bind tilde, the rightmost of the number keys at the top, to only hit, only target champions. That's very useful. That's very useful. For kiting, for these dives you can have, but Nabihet
And securing it, no? At
yeah.
least. And yeah, for this game, again, as we mentioned, yung magiging malaking problema nga sa Nautilus na to, yung early parts.
Yeah.
Pero kapag nakuha niya yung Bami Seeder niya, that should be okay na.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier to push back from the pressure of Drin, but of course the damage is still there.
Here we go, an advance there by Pawns. Could step up the
Oh!
play, but rather it is a death sentence on the Mayonnaise na hindi in-expect ni Mayonnaise dito.
Yeah.
Pinalaman siya ng tatlong membro ng Holy Angel University. Isama mo na rin si Tifei doon as Drin snipes out this Nautilus.
That's gonna be a 2K gold lead at 5 minutes. That's actually huge. Going on to key members of each member of the team. You've got one on the Jin, you've got one on Van, you've got one on Drin as well. So that's actually gonna continue snowballing, and I like that play from Pawns there. It's very standard by the books thresh play. To just since Van Graves has a very hard time making ganks on his own.
Yes.
But being able to get that lantern in for a straight up gap close plus the CC from Pawns, it makes it a clean kill for the Graves.
It's either almost if not max range.
Yeah.
Yung
that was
drop na yun.
max range lantern. You see him flying high.
Alignment travel ni Van doon. And what I want to mention is, it's so nice yung setup doon ni Pawns, where he is actually facing Ludwig, pero yung swing ng death sentence niya was Ibat Mayonnaise.
Yeah, that was very well played. Very nice fake out there coming from Pawns. And looking at it right now, definitely all of the lanes and positions for Holy Angel University Force Majeure are in the advantage. The CS from Hello, the CS and the kills for the bot lane, as well as the farm from Van. So it's definitely just by the books play so far.
Of course, so right now yung 1K kanina, 3-minute mark. After the 6-minute mark, another 3 minutes, you extend that to 2K.
Yeah, it's going to be very snowball if HAU continues its very on-point plays here in the ganks. And
in laning phase.
And Keishia, he still definitely needs to make use of the Vi. The Vi's kit is very useful. The Vault Breaker, lots of damage as well, but he's still level 4, not able to keep up with a farm from Van. But of course, Van, still has been counter jungling, just making it very hard for Keishia to catch up in terms of gold and CS, and most importantly for a Vi, experience.
Let's say this one though, hindi pa okay. Hindi pa natagal pumasok ni Vi. Sobrang extended ni Hello dito.
Yeah.
Hello! And here comes Vi. Ladies and gents, did not
here
connect
comes
the queue.
Pawns.
And of course, Ugify sabi dito ni Hello. Keishia will be punished. Natubigan ni Van. Now, here comes the dredge line as well. Tifei in the front line. Nabihet in the back line. Pero walang maibubuga dito. At maibabata si Nabihet because of the low mana. End of the line, will tap him. Not gonna do any damage. And that's the jungler.
What
of
a
SMU
roundabout
going for
roam from Pawns there. Very impressive
Yeah.
being able to get in there undetected, able to bait out Hello.
Kanina pa nga nandun si Pawns. Ang weird
he was
lang.
there, and being able to go for the counter gank there was very, very impactful, giving another kill onto Van. Very, very
At ang
useful.
tagal pumasok ni Keishia doon.
Yeah.
Oo.
I think it was a lot of hesitation because he was only level 4. But now he's a lot more behind than he should be. And now the Vi's pressure is like gone. Because now Van's been level 6 for a while, able to use the collateral damage as well. Well, Keisha, no, nothing yet.
CS advantage
And
as
CS
well.
advantage
sobrang
as
laki.
well. So it's definitely an all-around advantage for Holy
Oh my
Angel
God.
University.
The side step plus the final
Oh.
Q. Had it connected, it is an easy kill
He
sana para
might
kay Dream.
actually go for it.
Or why not go for, if the Q did not connect, just go for the to the skies
Yeah.
and a flash.
But yeah,
Yeah.
very by the book so far from Holy Angels University. Not really unexpected.
Yeah, not really unexpected based on, kasi nakita na natin
Yeah.
yung games kanina dito na
St. Mary's University can take a few notes from here in terms of rotations and hesitation. Because I think Keisha hesitated a lot there in coming to the gank in the mid lane, and that allowed for the counter gank. I think more trust and more team communication could be effective here.
Yep.
Of course, I can't make assumptions, but Nabihet being bullied out of lane by Hello, and he has his Ignite up, so it's very, very dangerous to continue that fight against that very wicked
And look at the
Lulu.
bottom duo of Holy Angel University kasama rin sa bandit.
And look at this. Pons
Yeah.
is always on the roam.
Oh,
This is definitely a mark of a good support, or at least a decent support, is that you're able to know when to roam, you know when to stay with your AD carry, or it's also about playstyle. And I
lots of
think
freedom for him to pick
Yeah.
up mobility boots in this game.
mobility boots is a very, very
Okay.
very
Of course,
good
the side
for
step.
Tiffy to actually be able to anticipate the shock blast. But still,
Konting dikit po sa padel.
yeah,
for the
but
side
he
step.
has barely half
Oo nga
of
eh.
the CS for Drin, so it's definitely just Holy Angel University
And
from
that
the
is,
get-go.
that
From-
is on top of a chainmail na hindi na Bami Cinder.
Yeah, from minute, because he can't go near his own minion wave.
Oo.
So this is just from minute 2. HAU has been choking out SMU.
Yeah. And they know from the start how to choke them out.
Yeah, they know how to from the start to choke them out. They just tie them up and then continue with their strategy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just by the book so far. Not much to say. What SMU can learn from this though, is
Okay, in the top lane though, through the skies once again mula kay TV. Actually, ang malaking tanong dito ay kung ko-connect na ba yung empowered shock blast. Okay. Actually, point blank na shot blast. It's not empowered though. Yun yung ginawa ni Dream.
Oh.
Rather, here comes Keisha, and they can punish Dream
Yeah,
on this time.
punish.
It's one kill in the hands
Yeah,
of
that's one of the
SMU.
ways that SMU can actually get this game back in their grasp. But right now, Van is just owning every single acre of this jungle, of this forest. Seems like they're going for a dive here in the top lane.
The recall will complete.
The recall will complete, but Pons definitely, with that Moby Boots, very effective at roaming. The entirety of SMU, I think, can take notes on how Holy Angels University
Yeah.
rotates and does their draft. Ooh.
Okay, there's a flash in, of course, pushing the shield para kay Hello dito. The ultimate mula kay Nabihet, not yet casted.
Oh.
As he knows, the mayonnaise will be there. Hello's ultimate will
That's
be
good.
good in a few minutes, and Hello will be saying goodbye. Now, on to Pons. That is gonna be the third kill para dito sa SMU, but to be denied. Okay, calling on the Dragon Pit. Quite awkward. No flash, no dive na magagaling mula kay Ludwig. So, still one kill. Cannot be denied.
And that's
para
going
sa
to be
SMU.
Mountain Drake for Marian. Never give up, and of course that is their motto: never give up.
Yeah.
And that's actually a good opportunity for them, taking advantage of overcommitment
Yeah.
from Holy
Yeah.
Angels University.
The thing here is that it's also Holy Angels University. They know that they are committing mistakes.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling they know that they are committing good mistakes. And just because of they have a good read of the skill level na meron ngayon yung St. Mary's University sa larong to, they
Yeah.
would allow themselves to commit to that mistakes. Pero I had a feeling na kapag bumalik ulit sa reset yung laban, and just go for methodical approach ulit sa game kung ano man yung tempo ng game, it's still on Holy Angels University.
They definitely have
That's a
the
4K
control
gold
of the tempo.
lead,
Oh, look at the rotation from Hello.
Well-
The skill rotation, rather, from Hello, being able to chunk out the assassin, the supposed assassin. And if Nabihet does go in for an assassinate, the wild growth is going to go off cooldown very, very soon. Plus, he has a refillable potion to help him sustain him.
Put in picks as well on the minion, just so he could
Just to extend his Glitterlance range as well. It's very annoying and painful for Nabihet.
sa totoo lang. Lalo pa kung dumoble-doble yung glitter lance mo.
Yeah, it's the damage doesn't stack, but I think that the slow does. But still, having the picks on a minion allows you to attack the glitter lands from different angles.
And the
look
way
at
clear as
Rin.
well is very big too.
Ooh.
The Skies, you have to respect that Aqua Prison and the Charm. Of course, inside the brush din naman kasi. They cannot
Yeah.
really freeze check the Jason on that one. Right? So, at least, little bit of a reset. At ayun din naman yung sinasabi ko na pag nag-reset yung lane dominance, parang andun pa rin. Charm once again.
Very
Nakailang
quick sidestep.
With a shield. Top that.
Just a little more security. He does have the Morellonomicon as well as the Page to help him with his mana regeneration and CDR. Building out to the Morellonomicon. Ooh,
Okay, here we go. Hello, receives a lot of damage mula kay Nabihet. Available pa rin yung ibang stacks ng Spirit Rush. Pero may shield si Hello
yeah,
dito.
the discipline on holding
Yes.
the discipline on holding his wild growth is phenomenal. I think just pushing his health to the limits and just wild growthing at the last second.
Yeah, to make sure na
yeah.
hindi basta-basta aalis si Nabihet.
And Nabihet still gets poked out. They're very impressive leads all around here. But looking at the bot lane, it seems like Ludwig and Mayonnaise have learned though. Ooh, never mind.
Yup, of course, in the brush, it's a blind death sentence. Lagyan mo na rin ang lantern na hindi kailangang i-pick up.
Yeah, I like how
Sa
Pons
mechanics
as well positioned himself in the blast cone to prevent any chance of Mayonnaise escaping. But
Not attacking and advancing.
Yeah.
Okay, here is a chase para kay Nabihet. Look at the damage. One last hit. It's only a reload mechanic that delays that one. But on to Keisha. He's gonna focus on Banla. Dark passage to safety. It's still a shutdown mula sa Nautilus natin to the Skies from Dream. Keisha still here. They have the safety of their inner mid-lane turret, but they lack gas for this one. They got no cooldowns. They got no skills available. And they might have no health as well to fight this one. There's a sustain mula kay Mayonnaise. And I think HAU will call it quits. Here comes Ludwig. Not gonna go for any dive. Doesn't want to receive any death sentence. Receives the W though. No passive for that. For a stun. And yeah, it's only Angels University story.
Yeah, it's just slowly choking them out as well with so much pressure. Tiffey with now just getting the Bomby Cinder to just continue pushing back on the lane. This might help him catch up in CS as well, being able to push out the wave. But I find Ludwig's itemization. Do you find Ludwig's itemization strange? Going into because Bork is an early game item, right?
Builds Water Cutlass, tapos biglang merong phage.
Because of phage, you don't really need the movement speed bonus from the phage or the health.
Yeah.
Because you can get that from the Nami.
Just go directly.
Yeah.
Blade of the Ruin.
Blade of the Ruin King will give you lifesteal, more lifesteal, more AD. The active is great as well for early dueling. Might even, if he had completed the Bork instead of going for that phage, I think he would have been able to duel the Jhin there in the bot lane.
My guess is
without Mayonnaise.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and I think that would have been very impactful here.
My guess here is that he itemized for a longer laning phase.
Yeah, but the
Pero
Holy Angels
still.
University is not giving him an Angel. Actually, never mind. He wouldn't have been able to 1v1 the Jhin because he had Ninja Tabby. So even with a Bork, I think it would have been a very hard catch here. Ooh, Pons!
Of course, there are gonna be Pons. That kind of complacency, positioning yourself in third range with lots of crowd control landing on two. At top lane as well.
Tiffey is still trying to go for this fight.
I wonder
Unwise.
though, my guess here for Tiffey is still squishy for this Jace. There's of course the delay for the flash out, flash in for Drin and gets the kill on team.
No need for the empowered shock blast.
Yeah.
Just continues clearing the wave here in the top lane.
Di na rin yata tiwala si Drin sa empowered shock blast niya. And i-mili range niya na lang si Tiffey dito. Itong Nautilus.
That's an 8k gold lead at 16 minutes.
Yeah, total slaughter on all lanes.
But I think SMU can learn a lot from this game. Not just...
Or maybe on this one, because, the power, the big power of this two.
He gets the kill before dying.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
That's the lead. That's the lethality right there. Got the Edge of Night and Yomu's completed on the side of Drin. And Hello just keeps pushing this mid lane.
Okay, here comes Ludwig. Not gonna fully commit to that one. Interestingly, kahit merong Nami, so ganun sila ngayon ka-conservative maglaro.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the... That means SMU's learning. I think it's a learning experience for them going into this game against Force Majeure. They're learning. They know that they should play a little bit more conservative, but the important thing here is... The good thing here is that they have solid wards. That's one thing I can commend them, is that they're behind. They're really behind.
Yes, man.
Which makes it more important to have these wards in your own jungle. That means you can more safely rotate around your jungle. You can clear your own waves without fear of getting 3-man ganked
Oh, or getting flanked.
or getting flanked, and which I think is a huge difference.
my
Ooh, there was no need to stay in that brush, but you know, you live and you learn.
Not
which I
sure
think
is
is
the relentless pursuit din.
Yeah.
Talagang flash yung ginamit.
yeah, it's just
The aura.
yeah, you live and you learn, and that's what LCL is all about, right? You challenge what
the
you
thing
know
there is how you learn.
Yeah.
So you can actually learn
outside
by the
of
book,
it.
so without pain. Pero ito, this is
This
a
is the
painful.
actual scene. This is a painful way to learn. but knowledge is knowledge, wisdom is wisdom.
Yeah.
And them being able to learn from this game, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But they have warding, I think, on point. Warding when behind, playing when behind, knowing to back off.
Yep.
That's already a lot
They
of
cannot anymore
knowledge.
give. They cannot
Yeah.
anymore give any free
Yeah.
kills dito sa
Yeah.
Holy Angels University. The thing there is,
There's
even
still-
under turret, there's really lots of kill
Ooh,
potential
there's a
para sa
Garena
Holy
call.
Angels University. Turning call. All bullets on Ludwig.
Ooh. But you can see that's a dedication to the disengage with a teleport play coming here, cancelled because of Drin's own disengage. But yeah, the important thing here is they know when to back off. They know to ward their own jungle. That's
Yeah.
something that some other teams in North Luzon have not learned yet.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's the
that's
to the sky. Siyempre naman gagaling mula kay Drain. Interestingly, Tife actually canceled his recall twice. So for this game, just a bit of a pause. Pero balik tayo sa ating laro. That's a 10k gold grade already bago tayo pumasok sa 20-minute mark ng laro.
Itemization as well is something they can learn, especially Ludwig. I think Tife's itemization to go for Chain Vest instead of Bombi Cinder was wise. But on the side of Kasia, he definitely has a lot to learn in terms of the pressure. The pressure that the kind of jungler he plays can bring out. Because he has to take advantage. He had to take advantage of Graves not being a very good
Yes.
ganker.
Yes.
Uh,
Keisha should have the
yeah.
bigger presence early
He should have
on.
had a lot bigger presence, especially there in the top lane and bot lane.
Yeah. This is very nice if you have the ultimate available. Pero there's enough kit for Vi to gank.
Yeah.
Kahit
No,
wala yung
just the
ultimate.
Vault Breaker is fine.
Oh.
If he had the red buff, it's even better. I think there's a lot he could have done. But you learn. And I think Nabihet is not familiar with the matchup. I think he's solid enough for the mid lane here at this level of play. But the Mastery Badge spam coming from Holy Angel University is relentless. Merciless just taking down these turrets without any mercy. It seems like they will back off. They know when to fold them because Hello is low as hell.
Yep. Gonna recall and of course encash all that lead na nakuha nila sa game na to. In a few seconds, lalabas na rin yung Baron to swap for the Referral. Not even gonna prioritize getting the Referral because they kind of lack the duelists for that. You know, they could just really, if you can just take kills whenever they go outside the map, just go for it na lang.
Yeah.
Yun ang ano dito ng Holy Angel University. So, pretty much, etong larong to, if we ever want to think, pero ang baba na kasi nung odds, kung paano babalik yung St. Mary's University, Nabihet, maybe it would require another,
Ooh,
not
face
this one,
check.
please
Too
do not face check.
dangerous. Pawns. Ooh, almost. Good on Nabihet to not instantly face check that, but look at the damage
Yeah.
coming from Drin. But if ever they have a chance, a sliver of a fraction of a quarter of a chance to get this, it'll be never mind. HAU's just not going for the Baron. They're just gonna go straight into the mid lane here, running it down mid to continue to pressure.
Yeah, and Nabihet should actually regenerate na
Yeah.
because they need to initiate. They'll
Ooh,
get
Hello,
poked down.
aggressive.
They'll just get poked down by the Jace. Or if not, we'll go for this push. It's very likely na mawawala na itong inhibitor mid lane turret. Let's see, onto Nabihet. There is a flash in with the ignite all in.
The curtain call is up if they need it, but right now it seems like the inhibitor is the apple of their eye. Culling is there to clear out the wave.
Actually, the moment na nag-calling solution, pwedeng mag-curtain call.
Yeah. Just
You know, so you will leave him with a choice of will you stop that or will you choose to
force majeure as
stand in
well,
the curtain.
taking out every tool that SMU can. Ooh, Hello, getting a little bit overconfident, gets that
Okay.
kill, but ooh,
face check?
face check.
Again with a face check. Normal hit. One final hit. Knock up. Do not return.
Oh,
Good thing. That
Okay,
is
okay.
actually an expected shock blast missing.
Yeah.
Based on the subang shock
That's
blast.
that's good on Nabahet to just walk away. Very almost.
Pero
risky.
bumalik si Nabet, nakakatakot
Yeah.
yung tendency
Yeah.
ng player na to. He should have just fall back. Sure kill na doon si Drin, and what you would want is actually not give 1-1 in terms of trades, especially mula sa mistakes na nagagawa dito ng Holy Angel University. I'm just curious kung ano yung pwede makuha dito ng St. Mary's University because, you know, malabo.
It's just really being realistic considering the state of the game, the state of the composition rather, because Holy Angel University, I think their composition just scales up a lot more than St. Mary's right now. And at this stage of the game, when they're so behind, it's sobrang malabo. Unless
they want to at least get another bounty on Drin, get another bounty on Van, or at least yung bounting yon plus a Baron.
Yeah.
That's one.
That's one thing.
Oh,
And
that's
they
one
really
thing.
need to play the Baron dance very, very smoothly if they want to.
If gustong
even
bumalik
get a
dito ng
chance
St. Mary's University. Because actually, should ever Holy Angel University decides to push, they can. They can.
Ooh, look at the damage.
Ang iniisip lang dito, ano yung mas effective gawin? Mag-push nga ba or establish vision, go for the Baron?
I think they can go for whichever they like here. Establishing vision around Baron could actually, because they've been having trouble taking out the turrets because of the wave clear from St. Mary's University. If they get the Baron buff, they'll be able to more easily close the game out because they have the wave clear for it. But Jin is not one of those 80 carries that is very stellar at taking down his turrets. He has only 4 bullets.
Yun nga
Even though they do have the Jace as well, plus the Graves. It's a bit hard for them because of the wave clear that the Orb of Deception plus the Piercing Light can bring out. And really, the AoE damage mitigation plus the magic damage mitigation from the Baron empowered minions is going to help them in that pursuit.
Man, so right now we're just waiting kung ano ba objectives ang gagawin dito ng Holy Angel
Seems like
University.
they're setting up for Mountain Drake in 30 and a half a minute.
So at least talagang you could see how Holy Angel University, they just go for this by the books.
Yeah,
Okay,
by the
not gonna
books.
force any Baron play. Okay, knowing na ayun lang yung isang not losing condition, pero not an automatic win condition para sa St. Mary's University.
They have enough respect for SMU. Yes, they do get disrespectful spam of the badges plus the really aggressive plays, but they know enough not to just throw the game.
And they know this League of Legends. Anytime pwedeng matapos yan. One fight
Oh,
hit. The
that
turret for the
last
inhibitor is already
bullet.
gone. Last bullet killed. The Nami here. Killing spree para kay RRTY. Yung pangalan niya. And of course, makikita natin, he will join the fight, calling all in. Hello, going so low despite the shields. Now on to Pons, you could see there, though, that the Ari will go down as Drin is just going for the cleanup. Ludwig will focus him down. There's still the Jin, there's still the Graves, and Ludwig in the front line. Of course, reload bar for RRTYU1. Not gonna put in the stun despite the deadly flourish connecting. It's the 2-4-2, ladies and gents.
Yeah, 2-4-2, but this is the inhibitor for HAU, for Holy Angels University. Good on Ludwig to actually stay alive throughout that fight, weaving in and out of the battlefield.
I'm really curious yung RRTYU. How do we mention that name?
Yeah, Ritzy1?
I'll say U1. I'd say U1.
U1?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah.
So, again, for that engage, really. Siguro kung pumalag na sana yung St. Mary's University, it would be better kung earlier.
Yeah, and I think if the gold was a lot more equal, the way that Holy Angel University played that, I think they would have lost, assuming equal gold.
Yeah, assuming equal gold. Because this is just force majeure.
Yeah.
And cashing their lead in the early game.
Because Ludwig was positioning decently there, being able to weave to the sides, weave to from side to side with a piercing light, with a light slinger procs. I think they had a good chance there if the goal wasn't so one-sided.
Yep. Okay, so with that Mountain Drake in the hands of St. Mary's University. Again, not gonna be enough.
That's probably not enough. But the Baron is up here, and of course also the search and win link is up. Just copy that bit.ly into your browser.
Oh my
Fill
God.
up the form completely.
That is so fast. Napakabilis ng Baron na yan.
Sobrang bilis ng Baron, pero kailangan din sobrang bilis na kung gusto mo yung mystery gift na yan. We will be announcing the winner of this search and win after this game.
ang weird nung ginawa ng Holy Angel University na they can actually rush the Baron. Tapos nag-rotate pa sila sa bot lane. Pero my guess is because they want to establish pressure sa bot
Yeah.
lane.
They
Then,
got
you know,
that inhibitor, plus to ensure that there's no chance for a contest.
or reduce the odds of a contest. So right now, my guess here, despite having no Mountain Drake, just with the Baron, should be enough to destroy this inner top lane turret.
They've got 2 AD carries plus a Jace.
Yeah.
If they can poke out, this out very, very
The
easily.
big question is, don't take the fight if you're just gonna give out this inhibitor turret. There is the tidal wave. I don't think that's the signal to go in.
It's
This
just
may be
going
a
to
free
be the
inhibitor.
inhibitor here.
Yeah, but Nabe have decided to engage. That baits out Hello's ultimate. So 1-for-1 in terms of ultimate is still the lead here for Holy Angel University.
But the inhibitor is a... Oh my
And
god.
they need to watch out for the death sentence. And there you go, onto Myonix. Fish in Waters gets caught out by the trash. Now onto Keisha. Team Faye is doing his best to soak up damage if he can soak it up. And of course, only 2 members remaining para dito sa SMU.
Nice predict of the death
Death
sentence.
sentence na naman mula ulit kay
Oh.
Bones, ladies and gents. Hello! Once again, stepping into the fountain, putting the badge, of course, just for the lulz. And yep, they will just leave the Nexus turrets hanging for the minions to be destroyed. That's the third member, or rather second member ng Holy Angel University dying in the fountain, and in a very, very, very convincing manner mula pa lang sa laning phase to the mid game. And of course, in this phase where they destroyed the Nexus turret, ladies and gentlemen, Holy Angel University emerged victorious against St. Mary's University. Yeah. Start pa lang kasi talaga nung game. It's
Yes.
very
That was a
one-sided.
slaughter. That was a stomp. But the one thing I can say for St. Mary's is that they're not completely irredeemable. They had some very good ideas coming into the game.
Yes.
They learned a little bit, but when they learned, it was already too late for this game. But they can bring that knowledge to their future games, not just in the spring term, but in the future as well.
It was 3 lanes going south.
Yeah.
What's
Plus the jungle as well.
What's commendable about St. Mary's University was the warding. I like the warding.
Yeah, they warded. They know they were behind.
Their defensive
and
wards.
They had lots of defensive wards. The problem was there was too much pressure coming from Force Majeure, the superior force.
Kahit alam mo kung saan sila manggagaling.
Yeah.
So alam mo kung saan sila manggagaling, aatras lang yung St. Mary's University. The problem there is that the moment na nandun na rin sa mismong Torre, yung Holy Angel University, they can just take the fight.
Yeah, we can take a look at the last team fight there, the replay.
Okay, sa last clash natin.
Yeah.
How it unfolded, especially para malaman natin ano nga ba yung details for that.
Because you can see here, the tidal wave from earlier was not a signal to go in, but what the hell is that? Burst coming from Van. Holy moly. And they get
Cancel
the
animation
inhibitor.
on Freeze. Yeah.
And it's just by the books there. They go all in. This a 3v5.
Observe Bonds with the death sentence.
Yeah.
Yun yung maganda. Nahuli niya si Nami kanina. And the predict on Ludwig.
Yeah.
That's what.
And you can see
What's
as well, coming
Ion
into
Keisha.
this, Keisha is going to go for the Vault Breaker. He knows exactly where he is, and this actually helps him close out the game. Hello just gets a little bit too antsy and pantsy.
Yeah, with Badge Mastery 7.
Badge Mastery 7 on
Lulu.
Lulu. But yeah, I think Force Majeure is very strong, and I also think that St. Mary's University has potential.
Yeah.
They're willing to learn.
Good learn natin.
They learn even during the game, which is something that some teams were not able to do.
And they had a composition na hindi outlier ha.
Yeah.
Hindi outlier, I'd say.
Hey,
You wouldn't see that much Vi. You wouldn't see that much Vi. Pero we won't be seeing
It plays
something
into
as
the win
weird
conditions.
as Bigger with a Zizirot or Rylai's Crystal Scepter.
Or not warding
Misfortune.
your jungle at all.
Okay, yeah, they still put in the standard wards. It's, iba talaga ang experience kapag
think yung-
tatlong lanes mo yung natalo.
I think it's a
tas
difference kasi sa mechanical and macro knowledge
Oo.
level. But I think they have potential.
Yeah. You know guys, the thing about League of Legends is that for the most part sa mga chikitings, ayan, mataas yung value ng mechanics, ng micro. Ayan, mina-micro ko mga kaibigan. Pero the truth here is that ang baba ng value ng mechanics. Kasi mechanics can be improved actually through like hard practice.
Yes.
Okay? So parang ulit-ulitin mo lang talaga mag-CS. Gagaling at gagaling ka mag-CS.
Pero in terms of knowledge, macro play,
macro
kailangan
play.
yan yung mga ninonote mo after ng game. What did I do wrong? What did I do right?
Yeah.
Let's continue what I did right. Let's
Yes.
fix what I did wrong.
Hindi lang siya nadadaan sa practice. It's about habit. And developing a habit. Hindi lang siya
And
mula
also
practice
realizing
makukuha.
your own mistakes.
Oo.
And that's what I really like about St.
Yeah.
Mary's.
You'd be seeing players na dati ang baba ng micro. But sa tinagal-tagal nila sa league, mag-i-improve yung micro nila. Pero may mga players talaga na medyo tagal-tagal ng 7 taon. Pero they have very, very poor decision making like me. Okay, ayan. Ayan yung kailangan pwede nyo ma-pick up dito
That's the moral of the story.
sa game na to. That's why we are sending our props para sa St. Mary's University.
Good fight.
You know, we cannot sugarcoat things like bad itemizations, bad decisions. Pero kung mechanics lang ang usapan, that is very forgivable. Kasi yung mechanics talaga na napapractice yan, hindi innate talent. Akala baliktad. Napapractice yan. Yung decision making, I think,
kailangan
it wins
itatak yan
games.
sa utak.
It wins games. Maybe except for Faker. Pero Faker is on a different dimension, of course.
It's like God levels.
Ayan. So, again, at saka gusto ko lang i-point out kanina, yung flash in ng Graves. You may want to check out that one. Again, Graves is one of the top tier junglers right now. It's an interesting...
It's like Rengar, but you don't even need to go close.
It's an interesting stuff to check out. Yung cancel animation ni Graves. Install the client beta, yung bagong updated client natin. Meron tayong practice tool doon. Tapos pwede nyo practice-practice and actually yung cancel animation ni Graves. Ayun na nga may practice tool tayo. So sobrang pwede mong magawa yung ano doon.
It only took us like 3 years
kit.
to get a practice tool.
Anyway guys, nasa final game na tayo. And that means as well na meron pa tayong isang search and win trivia question para sa huling game natin. And this is the best teams that this conference has to offer. So, antabayanan yan. Okay? Mabigat na laban yan, ladies and gentlemen. Kami po yung naging shoutcasters for this game. I am Shinbo with 1, 4 and of course with me is Atlas. This is again the week 5 of the Lenovo LCL 2017 Spring Term Challenge. What you know? Yan, one fight at hit. That's it for the inhibitor. So already gone. Last bullet killed. Denami here. Killing spree para kay RR2Y. Yung pangalan niya. And of course, makikita natin, he will join the fight, calling all in. Hello, going so low despite the shield. Now on to once you could see there, though, that the Ari will go down as Green is just going for the cleanup. Ludwig will focus him down. There's still the G, there's still the Graves. And Ludwig in the front line. Of course, reload bar for RR2Y. You won. And they need to watch out for the death sentence. And there you go. On to Mayonnaise. Fish in Waters gets caught out by the trash. Now onto Keisha. Team Faye is doing his best to soak up damage if he can soak it up. And of course, only 2 members remaining para dito sa SMU.
Nice predict of the death
Death sentence na naman mula ulit kay Bones, ladies and gents. Hello! Once again, stepping into the fountain, putting the badge, of course, just for the lulz. And yep, they will just leave the Nexus turrets hanging for the minions to be destroyed. That's the third member, or rather second member ng Holy Angel University dying in the fountain and in a very, very, very convincing manner. Mula pa lang sa laning phase to the mid game. And of course, in this phase where they destroyed the Nexus turret, ladies and gentlemen, Holy Angel University emerged victorious against St. Mary's University.